Forgotten apocalypse. Has the world already ended? Is history really as we know it, or has our world already been destroyed and restarted without us even realizing it? The apocalyptic scenarios described throughout history, the great catastrophes mentioned in sacred texts, and the unsolved mysteries of science, could they all be pointing to a single truth? Has Earth already faced a devastating apocalypse, and are we still carrying its traces? Once you finish reading this, you will see the world with different eyes. Chapter 1, Traces of a Lost History. Modern history tells us that human civilization has been a continuous progress, but some things just don't fit this narrative. 1. Unexplained monuments and lost civilizations. There exist structures around the world that seem far too advanced for their time. Could these be evidence that human civilization has risen and fallen multiple times? The pyramids of Egypt, even with today's technology, scientists claim it would be extremely difficult to build them with such precision. Göbekli Tepe, 12,000 years old. According to official history, people were just hunter-gatherers back then, so who built these temples? Pumapunku, Bolivia. The granite blocks look like they were cut with lasers. How did ancient people achieve such precision without modern machines? Could these monuments prove the existence of advanced civilizations that were destroyed by a great catastrophe? 2. Memories of great catastrophes. Looking into history, we see many civilizations that vanished suddenly and mysteriously. The legend of Atlantis, a powerful civilization that disappeared overnight. The Mayans. They abandoned their cities without any explanation. The Indus Valley Civilization. They built perfectly planned cities, yet their end remains a mystery. Could these be remnants of a previous apocalypse? Chapter 2, The Catastrophe 12,000 years ago. Recent discoveries suggest that a massive disaster struck Earth around 12,000 years ago. 1. The Younger Dryas Event, 12,000 years ago. Scientists have discovered that a sudden cooling event triggered a chain reaction of destruction across the world. Glaciers melted, causing massive floods. Entire species went extinct in an instant. Strange explosions occurred in the sky. Was this caused by a meteor impact, or did something even bigger happen? 2. Meteor strike or nuclear blast. Some researchers believe that stones found in Mohenjo-daro, India, resemble glass created by nuclear explosions. Did a nuclear war take place 12,000 years scratch? And are we the descendants of a lost world? Chapter 3, Has history been reset? Ancient texts from around the world claim that Earth has been destroyed and reborn multiple times. Hindu mythology describes yuga cycles, where each era ends in catastrophe before a new one begins. Norse mythology tells of Ragnarok, where the old world ice destroyed to make way for a new one. The Mayan calendar suggests time works in repeating cycles. Are these just myths, or is our world truly part of a repeating reset? Chapter 4, Global Secrecy and Hidden History. If the world has already been destroyed, why is this information kept from us? Some believe that this knowledge is too dangerous and that powerful groups want to keep humanity in ignorance. Why were great libraries destroyed? What was hidden in the Library of Alexandria? Why were Mayan texts burned? Why did China ban and destroy ancient books? If people knew the truth, would they become impossible to control? Conclusion, is a new apocalypse coming? The sins of a past catastrophe still linger, but could this be a cycle that repeats itself? NASA ice tracking an increase in asteroid activity. Earth's climate is changing rapidly, just as it did 12,000 years ago. Classified government documents hint at preparations for a global disaster. Are we on the brink of a new reset? Maybe those in power already know the truth but choose not to tell us. And maybe the real apocalypse already happened, and we are just the survivors of a forgotten world.
How many apocalypses do you think happened before us?